His Excellency, all protocol observed. Good morning, everyone. I am the fourth born to Honorable Aleper Simon Peter the late. I am in St. Mary's Chitende, Form 2. Thank you.
His Excellency, my name is Lomuga Trisha and I am in primary 4 and my school is Mbia Parents. His Excellency, my name is Tamara Achia I'm in P2 and my school is in Buya Parents.
Those are the children I have with Honorable Aleper Simon Peter. We've been together for 24 years. Looking back, I have lost so much. His death is a bullet to my family. He has been a father, a rock, not only to my family, but to the rest of the clan. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for the support you've given to us. The other day when you called me, I was broken down. But after you told me you'll support to educate my children, I stopped crying. That's why I'm able to stand here today. And I get comforted, and I want to remain strong for the sake of these children. I thank you very much. Honorable Aleper was my friend. His father had 10 wives. That's what he told me. Whenever one wife had a problem, his father would beat the rest of the women. And he promised that when he grows up and gets married, he would never beat his wife. He has never laid a finger on me. I love him so much. I miss him. I miss him so much. I don't know. God should guide me. With all your support, I think I'll stand tall and strong and to let these children emulate the footprints of their father. I know he set a high standard, not only at his job, but even in the family. Discipline was #1 in my family. And I want to ensure that these children grow up as upright citizens of this country. Your Excellency, I made a request. I'm not going to say it here. I'll present it to you, Papa, for you to look into. I'll be grateful for all the support that you'll give to us. Thank you so much. May he so rest in peace.
Your Excellency, we have the only surviving sister of Honorable Aleper. Biological sister. Lokeris Mary. She's here. And she has a son named Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Lahara.
You, when you are paying your message of condolences. I also thank the mourners for having turned up in a big number here. Your Excellency, come and talk to them, please.
Okay, sit down, please. The first Vice Chairman of the NRM, the Speaker of Parliament, the Vice Chairpersons of the NRM, the SEC members, the members of Parliament, the family, and all the mourners. It's really a pity to see progress, but also problems which are not necessary. Aleper died from an accident on that road from Tirinyi to Nakarama. That's a good road. We have just made it. We tarmacked it before. Before it was Maram, that road from. It was Maram before the NRM. When the NRM came, we tarmacked it. A shortcut. You didn't have to go to Tororo. You would go straight to Mbadi. It grew old, and then we did it. We have just done it again, the reconstruction. So it's a new road. Now, because it is new and smooth, that's why people are tempted to overspeed and so on. So there you have a situation, and Remigio was telling you how the roads in Karamoja are now better than the ones in Kampala here, your Kampala. The road from Moroto to Nakapiripirit. There's a new one which I hear them talking about. I have not driven on it. The one from Muyembe to Namaru, I hear they have also, they are either working on it or they are about to finish or something. Then the one from Soroti to Moroto, they are good roads. But now, you see, progress, problems. So that's why the Ugandans need to know how to manage the two. I saw one joker. You know you have got jokers in your society there. There's a joker, I think it's called Sewungu or something like that. Last night in Parliament, when you were talking about Aleper, there's a joker called Sewungu. I think it was called Sewungu. He was speaking. Yeah, it's called Sewungu. I know them from intelligence, from those who are not so useful. I always follow them up. Now he was saying that because there are two lanes, one lane, that's why we have accidents. That we should go to 4 lanes. Just like children. You see adults talking like children. We are struggling to tarmac Moroto, Kotido, we have not done it yet. Kotido, Kabong, Chidepo, we are struggling with those. And many others in the country. Now this one is talking of 4 lanes. When we have not finished 2, what sort of people are these? And they call them leaders, honorable, what? But sometimes God is the one who allows these things to happen. You know, I don't go to church so much, but I am a churchman quietly there as a backbencher. Because they say Aleper was driving himself. That's what I was told. Early in the morning or at night? At night. But he had a driver whom he had left in Mbale. I didn't know why. That's what I was told when I was talking. So, I don't know whether he was tired and dozed or what, or the vehicle, whatever happened. But in 1979, during the war with Idi Amin, I was almost going to be like Aleper. We had captured Mbarara, and the Tanzanian army had given me my Land Rover. They had allocated a Land Rover to me with a Tanzanian driver called Twaha. And we had to leave Mbarara in the night. There is a Maramu road which goes to Tanzania from Mshungezi. As you go to Chikagate, there was a good Maramu road going to not to Mutukura, to the Kajara River. So we started driving before daylight, and by morning you were on that Maram road. I had to take turns with my driver to drive so that he also rests. And I was the one driving now. And without any reason, the Land Rover got out of the road, went in the bush, like 20 meters in the bush. But fortunately, it was just grassland, no tree, no what. So that's how we have got a chairman here now. Otherwise, that chairman could have ended up there at that time. So you wonder now, what saved this chairman? So you, the family, you trust God. You may not know that Museveni trusts God because you don't see him in the church, but I trust God. What really caused this so unnecessary death? Just a young person, very active, very Christian, now he dies. It's so sad. But even the few years he had on earth, you know, some people can live for a short time, but to go do a lot of work for humanity and for God. And others live for a long time doing nothing. Jesus was here only for 33 years. And they killed him, those Jews. They killed him for no reason. But now I am also a Christian, you can see me. Museveni, son of Kaguta, is now a Christian. 2,000 miles from where Jesus died, because he left a very good message, which will never die. The message he left, Jesus, this man who died at 33, did more work than people who live and die 100. So from what you are saying, of course I was seeing Simon Aleper, but I was not knowing what he was doing on the ground. I was seeing him as a member of parliament for Moroto municipality, I think. But now you are giving witness. First of all, he was an orphan. He managed to study. When 40 others from the same polygamist, 39 others never made it. That one I didn't know. How did he manage? Who paid for him? So, you, the others, learn from him. How did this orphan manage? This message is not for nothing. You know, when this, what we call witness, it is not just to write, it is to help others know what to do. The issue of the factories of cement, he was involved in it. There was a confused MP from Karamoja, the Tepeth one. Is he here? The Tepeth man. Come and they see you, Tepeth man, if you are here. He has already gone. Now, this Tepeth man, Tepeth is a group in the mountain whom I liberated recently from another group called Matheniko. Matheniko are the ones in the lowland. They were the ones dominating, because they were under one constituency, but the Matheniko are more. So whenever there are elections, Matheniko. Tepeth, nowhere. Because me, I'm always on the ground. There's another group called Ik. Have you ever heard of Ik? You see an Ik man, you have never seen. Come and they see you. The IC are only that command there, you see. Thank you. So, because we are always on the ground, we are able to see those local problems. The IC being liberated from the Dodoth. Dodoth were dominating them. I have seen these young children here in the social media that they want to reduce the size of parliament. They don't know why the size of parliament is big and why it is helping, what it helped. The issue of the pay is another matter. There I may agree with the young people. The salaries, that one, I will be talking with the grandchildren. But the numbers, like that IC, they were being dominated by the Dodoth. They couldn't show up. All the MPs from Karamoja, whom we knew, Max Chaudhry, at independence, was he not a Dodoth? Dodoth. But where are the IC? That short man is an IC man. Then you have the Napore, the group of our minister there. Again, not appearing. So we gave them a constituency. You Napoli also get something small. Well, what do you call separating food for the children when you are eating with the adults? In the Bantu dialects, we call it okubegera. How do you call it in Karamoja?
We call it akitiak. Akitiak.
Akitiak. Akitia, pia.
Tiak.
Akitiak. So we are to akitiak for the IC, akitiak for the Napoli, akitiak for the Tepeth. Now, the man I akitiaked for is the one who was now causing confusion. He went, first of all, he doesn't know his job. That he's the one to give land. I said land is given by the central government, not by you. So they are going to build, I think that's what Aleper was involved in sorting out. Going to build, we have got so many factories coming now. Cement factory, the one near here, near the airport. Then there's another one in Katkekire. But they needed land. Now, some villagers, they told those Indians who are building the factory, are they Indians or Chinese? I think those are Indians. They told the Indians, you must buy the land. 40 billion shillings, imagine. And this Tepeth man was in that group. Just ignorance. And without telling us, without coming saying, you old man, you Emojong, because I'm an Emojong, an old man. This is Teso or Akarmojongo? Akapron. Both. He doesn't come to say, you old man, how do we handle this issue of the land for the Indians? No, he's now with the central government, negotiating with the investors. We shall not allow you to build the factory here if you don't pay us 40 billion. Then the Indians said, you are idiots. I cannot bring, because to build that factory, they need $600 million to build the factory. Then it will earn Uganda, each year, it will earn Uganda $900 million, imagine. And then I have brought all the money to buy the machinery, to build the buildings, civil works. You're telling me also I should buy land? What are you for? The Indians were packing to go. They say, we go, we shall go and build in Kenya. And you I don't even know how I came to know. Who told me?
Your Excellency, General Saleh is the one who brought up the issue when he was in Karamoja.
Sorry, I don't know. Somehow I came to know. That's how I came in. The Indians were about to go. They had actually packed some of the machines. They had stopped. So I called this meeting. The villagers from Katkekere, they all came there in Entebbe. This Tepeth man came also talking his what? Then we were all there. Lokeris was there. So I said, you people, you shut up. This is none of your business. You have nothing to do with the investors. If we are to compensate our people, we shall do it ourselves. This is a private matter among ourselves. What these Indians want is free land to build what we don't have. We have land. What we don't have is a factory, machinery, buildings. Now you also want this man to buy what we don't have and also buy what we have, and you call yourself honorable or whatever, you are really not serious. So, but Aleper, as vice chairman, was already involved in that issue. So when I met them second time, they had now changed. They had become reasonable. Some common sense had come from heaven, and they had sort of understood. I think now they are moving. I don't know what had remained, what Aleper was trying to resolve. What was remaining? Lokeris.
Your Excellency, what was remaining was the negotiation of amount of compensation. Some of the same people were going back to say figures which were not convincing to anybody. And when he was there, I was talking with him, even the day he died. I talked to him in the evening at 6. I was seeing some figures, I said, this one cannot be there, this one can. Then they negotiated. When now they agreed, they sent me the text. I said that this one is okay. Now he was coming, he was telling me the next day, but because the SEC was supposed to convene in the morning, I think that prompted him to leave, to bring now a refined text for signing for the 500 acres, which we discussed about, where the factory is supposed to be. So everything had been agreed, and he was bringing all those documents. Unfortunately, died on the way, but we recovered
now,
the papers.
When Lokeris talks, I remember now. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Excellency.
You see, first of all, these villagers, led by the Tepeth boy, were demanding money from a wrong person. The Indian, give us 40 billion. The Indian, you what? I bring $600 million and you ask me also to bring 40 billion? You are stupid, you are stupid. The Indian was going. So, you man, why don't you come and talk with the government? Yes, it is true that these people need quite a bit of land. How many square kilometers, Lokeris, for the mining? There is the 500, there is the 500 acres where the factory will be.
Yes.
Because maybe he would not have died if there was no this confusion about a good thing coming to Karamoja. A good thing coming to Karamoja becomes a problem, a source of arguments, of meetings, of begging. It's really, maybe that is the part of the lesson also. Number one, how this orphan was able to go through and make a contribution. Number two, what was he actually standing for? The substance. of what he was standing for. Number three, the losses that are caused by narrow-mindedness. Instead of consultation, like this MP was misleading the TPF, you should have consulted you people. How is this one handled? What is the government policy on this? No. Everybody has got a policy, his own. You don't ask, hello, these matters, how are they handled? What is the arrangement? No, because if you do that, you are not strong leader. Strong leader must be controversial. You must okunyoma. Okunyoma is to ignore. For me, I think that could be the message that is in 50 years. 1974, when he was born, I had been fighting Yamin for I don't know how many years. Now he has left us. But anyway, Remigio made the point. Karamoja is now coming up. It's going to be a powerhouse for Uganda. This is because there are a lot of minerals there. There's gold, which was invaded by everybody in Kotido. No, in Abim. So I had sent the army to chase away all those pharaohs. Keep away. These minerals belong to all the people of Uganda. Anybody to come there must be licensed to mine on behalf of the 45 million Ugandans. You don't hear, this is incredible selfishness. You don't hear that the cows of Museveni's family at Kisozi, you go there and you start picking cows. I will spear you. You will get a spear. I'll just spear you. My cows, what are you doing in my cows? The minerals belong to the people of Uganda. They are not personal property to... So, the people of Uganda, through their elected structure, are the ones who license you, mine on behalf of the 45 million. Because they all cannot come to mine there. Now, if you don't follow that, you will get chaos. You will get a loss. So Karamoja has got minerals, gold, marble, phosphates. I think there also could be other minerals which we are not very clear about. Because of that, we are attracting, and we have taken the electricity there. We have taken the tarmac road. So it will be a big hub for mining and manufacturing. And the other day I was meeting a delegation from somewhere who are even talking of wheat growing in Karamoja, that apparently Karamoja can grow a lot of wheat because of this and that and that and that. Now, this is exactly what we told you. When we were still in the bush, in writing, we said Karamoja will get special emphasis because it has been neglected by people who don't have eyes to see. So therefore, the NRM line of study, analysis, diagnosis, and prescription is what will help. Not only Karamoja now is a study case, because it is like the story of the Bible. The last will be first, and the first will be last. So Karamoja now is going to be first. In your eyes, you people who did, the people who did not have eyes to see. For us, we had eyes to see. I went there in 1970 when I was working in the president's office as a research office. I drove all this land. So we have lost Honorable Aleper because of, for me, I was trying to process it in my head. Why such a young person? Why? But maybe God wanted to create a matter out of this young person. Because he died definitely because of the unnecessary confusion caused by really arrogance. If it's not greed, it is arrogance. Because if it is something you don't know, why don't you ask? This one, how should it be? There will be no confusion. But anyway, the NRM is there. When I rang my daughter-in-law, the wife of Aleper, she was crying and all that. I said, no, we shall stand with you. We shall pay for the children. Those children will study. We shall pay for them until they finish their education. If my staff, my State House control is here to make sure that the Aleper's family get a Kasumora house in Kampala here. And if Anita doesn't have a job in the parliament, because they are always fighting there in parliament, talking, standing up, sitting down, point of view. It's like a theater when they are down there. So if you don't have a job for my daughter-in-law, me, I will get her a job. What did she study? So, one of the father-in-law, not the widow.
Thank you, Your Excellency. She studied at third degree level, Bachelor of Development Studies. But she also has a postgraduate diploma in public administration and a certificate in administrative law. And currently she's a community development officer in Apak district.
If they don't have jobs in parliament, or if they are going to quarrel, because sometimes they quarrel there. Why did you give this one a job? Why not? The indiscipline and lack of culture. There is one of my schoolmates, David Anyoti. You pronounce it as Anyoti. That gentleman was part of my student group. But he joined UPC, stayed with UPC.